Good morning, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I've been asked to do a little comparison between the Springfield XD and the Springfield XDM. Well, these are different pistols, altogether. This is a subcompact 40 cal, and this is the full-size competition 9mm. The match grade, or the XDM, the M stands for match grade, and it is supposed to have a little better barrel and a little better trigger on there. As far as the appearance, really that's about the only thing they've changed. They did put some more aggressive slides, or slide serrations rather, on the XDM than they did on the XD. So when you want to rack your slide, you do have more of a grip zone there. These are more straight serrations, and these are more at a 45-degree angle. The XD doesn't have the really aggressive hand guard either. Again, this is the subcompact, which does come with two different magazines. You have your flush mount to carry concealed, or your full size, which holds 12 rounds, 13 rounds. It gives you a little extra length there. But even on this, there's not much serrations on the grip zone there. Mechanically, they're very similar. They did improve the XDM a little bit on the takedown. When you hit the takedown pivot on both of these pistols, then you release your slide. The XDM, the slide just does come right off. Or on the XD, you do have to dry fire the gun in order to get your slide off. If you take a look at the slides themselves, you can see there's not a whole lot of difference. The inner workings are pretty much the same. And even if you take your XDM lower, and again this is a 9mm lower, full-size pistol, XD 40 subcompact upper, it does go on there quite a ways. And so even though your blocks are the same in these, and I think it'll probably go the other way too. You take your XDM upper, and that won't go back as far. Something's catching back here in the back. As far as the barrels go, let me pop these out real quick. And these guns are dirty, I haven't cleaned them in a while. But very similar. Like I said, the 9mm is supposed to be a match grade. I don't see a whole lot of difference between the two. Maybe the wall of the 9mm might be a little thicker. But both will get you, get the job done. Both are very good pistols. Get this put back together here real quick. There you go. And they both pack together pretty easy. If you look at the cases that they come in, set these off to the side. This is the XD. This comes in a pretty cheap plastic case here. Nothing special there. And again, this pistol's like 8 years old, but it does have most of the stuff. Comes with a holster, it goes on your belt, speed loader, which are nice. I do use these. Your two mag holders you can put in your belt loop. And then this one came with a lock, and I think it has a cleaning brush in here that I never used. I always just use the cleaning kits that I have. And the XDM does come with a little nicer accessories. It comes in a Picket or a Pelican case. Pelican actually makes these for Springfield. It does have the little better locks here and an actual carry handle versus just the cheap plastic there. And you do get a lot more accessories. Now, I'm not sure if all the XDMs come with 3 mags, but this one did. They're all this is again 9mm, so it came with a 19+1, so I have a 20 round capacity. 3 magazines, very similar mag holder. The holster is a little bit different. It is a paddle holster versus the belt loop holster, the other one. As far as function, I mean, it'd be okay at the range, but I definitely wouldn't go out in public and carry with this thing. I'd have more of a retention holster, or I prefer to carry concealed. Michigan, where I'm from, is an open carry state, so you can open carry if you do have your CPL in certain places. The XDM does come with the adjustable back straps. This has the medium on it right now. This is your small, if you want a little thinner grip, and the big one for a little fatter grip. I did change them out before. It's just a little punch pin. You can push that pin through, and they swap out pretty easy. As far as the triggers go, again, the match gate is supposed to have a little better trigger than the XDM. Now this was my first pistol, like I said, and I've got thousands and thousands of rounds through this thing. It is still reliable. Today is the day I bought it. I do use it for my home defense gun. I don't carry it anymore. I do have a smaller gun for that. We can take a look at the trigger pulls. Use the Lyman's trigger pull gauge here. On the XD, £5, 10.9 ounces. Do a couple here. £5, 11.5 ounces. And for the third one, 5 pounds, 8.7 ounces. So it's very consistent, around 5'10", 5'11". The XDM, let's take a look at this one. Five 10.1. Five 11.9. And 6.1.3. So really both the triggers are consistent, really about the same as far as feel. I don't think there's a lot of difference. The XDM is supposed to have a little shorter reset. I don't know that that's really the case. The XD doesn't have much over travel. Another feature you can look to compare these, the sight radius on the XDs. All of them are inset a little bit. They're not to the back of the slide, so you have a little shorter sight radius. Even if you have like the same, basically the same size pistol, like a 4-inch or a 4.5-inch in the XDM. The XDMs, they do push the rear sight all the way to the back, and they are fully adjustable. This one does have a fiber optic front sight. I think you can see that there. It's a red. And this is the competition model, so it does have the slide cut out. Here it's supposed to lighten the slide up and make it actually fire a little quicker. Both have the loaded chamber indicators. Actually, that's that, and then the firing pin ready indicator there to let you know that the gun is cocked. And if that's up, there's a bullet in the chamber and it is loaded. Alright, so that's my little comparison between the two. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. Thanks.